Who knows how it's going to take you? It's a nearly impossible task. Most people, they're just not even going to start. The challenge is that this has been happening all through your life. You've always been told what to learn. You've always been told what to remember, but you're never given the how to store that information so you can access it when you need it. Make sense? So we're going to get you started right now learning how to put it, organize it so you can access it when you need it. Glue. The biggest thing to understand about your memory is that the language of your memory is pictures. Your memory thinks in pictures. Here's what I mean by that. If I said to you, describe your living room to me right now. Lindsay, what's the first thing you would do if I said, hey, describe your living room to me?
Describe my living room to you.
Yeah, but like in your mind, what's the first thing you would do?
Look at my house.
You'd picture, you'd visualize it in your head. That's how your memory thinks in pictures. So file image glue, fig, since your memory thinks in pictures, let's give you a picture of a fig. So everybody hold out your hand in front of you. And can you picture a fig in your hand? Do you know what a fig looks like? If you don't know what a fig looks like, just use a fig Newton. It does the same thing for this, all right? So hold it out in your hand, say fig, 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 fig. Perfect. All right, how big is your fig? Like, what's it look like? What color is it? It's purplish, brown. You got the Newton? You got the fig Newton? It's brown, yeah. It's got this weird gelatinous middle. All right, so everybody, everybody stand up. We're going to do this. It's an insurance conference. We're totally safe with me doing this. All right, we're going to do this. I'm going to teach you 10 spots on your body to use as figs. Your fourth body file, moving on up, is going to be your butt or your bottom. Tap your butt and say butt. Butt. Yeah, hey, tap your own butt. Kids these days. 4 is your butt. Butt, yeah. You can use bottom if you're offended by butt or bottom. What's that? This is perfect, you guys. You're literally going to take that salmon and you're just going to shove it right up there and cram it right up there. In the hallway, watch this, watch this. No, we laugh and then it works because if you saw Brad before that, then he's like, I don't know what to do with, I just get this salmon right there. You would remember that, right? Yeah, the question is, does that work long term? The key to long-term memory, you can actually write this one down. I'm glad, thank you for bringing this up, Lindsay. The key to long-term recall is what's called spaced repetition. 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week. That's the key to moving things from your short-term memory into your long-term memory. We talked about, if you think about it, if you meet a bunch of people at a networking event, if you can call them by name when you're leaving, that automatically is like that 1 hour review because most networking events are about an hour. Or meetings are about the best. I'd say anybody holding a meeting, the number one thing you can do to make your meetings more effective is spend 1 minute at the end reviewing everything that was discussed in that meeting prior. It brings it back to the surface and allows people. You always remember the first thing you heard and the last thing you heard, right? So let's bring that stuff back up so it's the last thing that you hear. Can you guys do that? You can absolutely do that. Big things that you took away from today as it relates to using your memory and having a more powerful memory. That you have a system now. That you have a system that you can use. You guys review your body files 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week. Review the room list 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week. Great, so you got a system. What else? The language of your memory is pictures. That's a great one. That's a great takeaway to have. You guys get that. Whatever it is you want to remember, you create a crazy picture about it, and that's going to help you remember it. I'm curious, like, do you guys feel a little bit more confident in your memory? You feeling pretty good about yourselves? Over the course of this morning, how many items do you feel like you know and you've got memorized right now? 24, 24, 12. I'm going to say conservatively, you guys know a list of over 60 items, back and forth and in and out of order. The beauty in life is you always have the choice to do what you want to do. You got the choice to chase things down. You got the choice to let things flow by. The quality of your life is always dictated by the quality of the choices that you make. So I encourage you guys to make good choices for yourselves. I'm available. I've had a blast this morning. Thank you so much have a great rest of your conference.